Lovelies, it's Tara Rose. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. I'm just enjoying having this new channel and flowing with it. So thanks for all your love, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and this is just something I felt guided to do. So, take it if it resonates, take it if you feel it calls to you. And I just felt guided to do a reading that's basically, what does the universe want me to know, particularly about where does my focus need to be right now? So there are 3 piles here. I don't know all of what's in the piles. And we're just gonna see. So take a moment to meditate on it. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right, we're gonna start with pile 1. So we're actually going to start from the bottom. I'm not reading any reversals either. So we have Song of the Siren, the call, summoning, voice, and to acknowledge. I always associate this card with expression, especially of healing or working with the throat chakra, which is interesting because I actually felt guided to put the lapis here. No accidents. Somebody commented on the first pick a card reading that I put up here that I think it was in that reading that I put lapis on one of the piles, and anyway, it was like heart-to-heart conversations and some other things came out in there. I didn't even notice that synchronicity. I just have some of my tea. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Okay, so this may have to do as well with communication around love. So we're just going to put them all out, and then I will read additional. We have the Queen of Angels, the visionary. She's also the Queen of Swords. So again, she's very much about clear expression. The Queen of Swords does not hold back her thoughts or her ideas. She's very, very clear. I am feeling that some of you may really need to clear some blocks basically around expressing yourself, but especially when it comes to love. And that was a really big thing on my journey. It can be very subtle where parts of us feel unsafe to love, but until we really clear, until we really open up like that and know that no matter what, to love is never wrong, and that we can just be truly open and not be a doormat. That's not what I'm talking about. And the Queen of Angels is never a doormat. But to know that even if someone rejects you, even if things don't go the way that you hope, Red, my dog's in the other room and he hears birds. Sorry about that. I just want to check on my dog. And I'm going to relight this candle. So, wow, I must really be feeling the Sagittarius vibe. I don't have much Sagittarius stuff. I am a Sag, but right now I actually have my Sag mug and my Sag lighter. All right, anyway. Yeah, for a lot of you, I think that you really have to just let yourself love this person. And if there are words that are unspoken, speak them. If you need to just write a letter to them and burn it, do that. There are some of you that may even need to let go of this situation and such, but part of that letting go, even if it's to come round again because it's undying, you have to, there has to be some more expression. Again, for some of you that might be writing something that you burn, but where, you know, here we are at the new moon time, and it's time to call in the new, the next cycle. And that also really has to do with self-expression, connecting with, you know, your true voice, your true calling. And again, also, it might be that you want to call in a higher love at this time, and that means connecting with your voice and your power and your capacity as a visionary at a deeper level right now. That's where your focus needs to be. So here is a little additional message for you. Oops. Love your body and live your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive. So this is this is all about you and all about your relationship to love as well. Let the power within you grow. Trust in whatever love this is that you have felt. Trust the role that it has played in your life. And I'm hearing as well, like, just keep getting clear about what you truly want. Have you also been putting up with less than you deserve? You know, this Queen of Angels is asking you to raise the bar, to level up. You can experience even more in love, and you've got to express yourself. I'm feeling, even for some of you, some of this is around body expression too. Like, some of you might want to dye your hair, or, you know, things like that. Dress a little bit differently than you have. For some of you, there's an element of getting out of the box, or a box that you may not have even realized you were in or put yourself in, you know? Expression, self-expression, love of self in so many different ways. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. If you felt drawn to those cards, let me know in the comments below. Again, it's a general reading, so it's not for everyone, but if it was for you, I hope you did enjoy it. Information is below if you do want a session with me. I am still considering opening up video readings. I just don't know how likely that is, because I do, you know, live sessions. If you want to meet one-on-one, we can definitely do that. But I live rurally, and most people don't understand. A single reading can end up taking hours to upload, and that's, you know, it's hard to get things done. It's hard to make a living when that's the case. And so I'm considering, at least for a little while, maybe opening up just limited slots every week. Otherwise it gets too backed up, people wait too long, it frustrates me. Anyway, let's go on to number 2. Oh, wow. Honor the masculine. Respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Interesting. And then we have Mother Earth. A lot of times, hey buddy, Red. A lot of times I associate this more as well with feminine energy, earth energy. it does have the message on it that, you're called upon to help with environmentalism. I don't feel like it's necessarily that direct of a message for most of you. It more has to do with grounding, connecting with the earth. There's a lot of masculine energy here because now we have the king of trees. So, and then I'll look at these in a second. Wow, let me just sit with this for a second. So I feel for some of you, like, it's like you fall in one camp, others in the other, and then some of you, it's gonna be both. So for some of you, this is really about honoring the masculine energy within you, becoming even more stable and grounded, really thinking about how you're the architect of your life. What life are you building for yourself? How are you honoring the feminine in your life and in your being, and the feminine energy of the earth? Red. I mean, we build everything on her. So there's that element of honoring, like, the internal masculine, whether you're feminine or masculine in sex or how you identify or anything like that. It's just honoring that masculine energy within you. Red, come here. Come here. What's going on? Any of you know my dog. Sometimes he gets allergies and licks his paws a bunch, and it's not good. It's not good. So the big question for you is to ask yourself, how and where can I honor the masculine within me? Where am I needing to take even more responsibility for my life to become even more stable, whether that's at an internal level or whether that's, focusing really on your finances and all of those kinds of things. Because this also speaks of stability. How do you really have your feet on the ground? How can you get your feet on the ground even more? And for some of you, this also really represents, like, the external masculine as well. At the moment, we see a lot of division between men and women that really, it's sad. I don't think a lot of you are perpetuating this so much, but, or necessarily any of you watching. But we have to work together to heal the planet. We can't just say, oh, the masculine is bad, or, we have to deal with maybe negative things that have come up, find ways of working through them and things like that. As I said with number one, never being a doormat. But how are you honoring the masculine in your life? Perhaps there's a particular person, perhaps you identify with the twin flame journey and you feel, you have a divine masculine counterpart there. How are you honoring men in the world? Can you think of men who have really shown up for you? Or if not, how would you like that to feel? What would you like that to look like? It's also just examining you know, what is your relationship with the quote-unquote external masculine? So instead of looking at that internal stuff and, you know, how am I being responsible for my reality and holding down the fort, so to speak, but what is this relationship with masculine energy outside of me? And if I would like that to change, how could I even just imagine that would be different? Instead of fighting against what is, what would I like to feel? How would I like to see that come about? And that helps elevate the situation, helps change it. And if it's in regards to a relationship, that particular person will elevate with you. And if they don't, that means there's somebody else who will. So let's see, these other two, you had two cards come out. Wow. So this one really relates to what I was just saying for those of you who are dealing with a relationship situation. And love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. And also that's that Mother Earth, you know, the support of Mother Earth is always there. We tend to take that support for granted, and that's part of the healing that's happening here right now as well. Things coming back into balance, honoring feminine and masculine energies. And then the second card, so take what resonates. Keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult or complex than it needs to be. Yet the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do. Let go of everything else. Yes. Grounded, simple. I'm hearing step by step. Take things a day at a time, a step at a time right now. Whatever part of this message resonated with you, I feel that's really at the crux for you, for this group, is a step at a time, a day at a time, you know, slow and steady. This king does not move very fast, but he is incredibly powerful. You know, really honoring yourself and the earth with every movement, honoring the masculine within yourself and within your life, and trusting that cultivating love within yourself first does make all things possible. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments below. And I just so appreciate your love and your comments and all of that. Like I said, you can also find information to connect with me in the description box below. Let's see here. Ooh. We have adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Yes. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And 9 of Angels, which would be 9 of Swords. In this deck, it's called Guardian. So for you right now, and I'll come to this message in a minute, I don't know what it says, but for you right now, it's relax, release, surrender. Your trust has been broken in the past. You've been healing really big wounds around loss, perhaps abandonment and things like that. And so learning to really surrender is key for your growth right now. To know that it's safe for you to rest, to know that everything's going to be okay. You take care of yourself, life takes care of you. For me, this is also about surrendering your worries, giving them over, you know, whatever you give them over to, you give them to the angels, however you do that, you just give them over. You say, oh, I can let go now. I can let life support me. I can move with the flow, and I can really just take care of myself right now. Yours is pretty short and sweet, I feel. It's really like you've been doing some major healing, and like the only way to really get through the next phase is to learn this surrender at a deeper level and to really take care of yourself, to really take some time for yourself right now. And to give these worries over to God, the angels. It's a really, really powerful point of growth for you. But on the, quote unquote, other side of this, when you really, really learn to surrender like that, so much more authenticity comes through. And whole new chapters of your life will emerge too in a much easier, gentle way. There's this whole new way of being that you're learning. Oh my gosh, so perfect. Wow. Couldn't make it better if I tried. So what will you choose now? You always have this moment in between all that has been in the past and all that can be in the future. There is this moment, a space where you have absolute power of choice. So why not allow yourself to choose peace, to choose trust, and to fall in love with your life? Fall in love with your life just as it is now. Trust, choose peace. Just as things are right now. I'm going to pull for anyone who wants it at the end, I'll try and remember to make an extra timestamp. I'll pull a little flower card for everyone. Hibiscus. Beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. So a couple things I'm feeling with this. Some of you may actually want to be drinking hibiscus tea. Check out the benefits of that. See what resonates there. I had a really intense craving for it the other day, and I know it's like a really good tonic for me. But also just appreciate the beauty in your life. Beauty, we can find it everywhere and anywhere, even in the most terrible times in our lives. So, find that sweetness, find that beauty. Sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here. I'll see you later. Bye.